Hey, what's up? It's your boy Danny C, and today I'm here to talk about something that I feel needs to be done, what I feel needs to be done about the career of Ciara Princess Harris. Um, Me myself, I am a Ciara fan. Hello to the other 15 fans that are left. Um, I feel like over time, ever since the Evolution CD, Ciara has lost um many of her fans, and I just want to talk about why and what I feel like she needs to do in order to um, regain mainstream exposure and appeal, and just to get her career back on track. Um, First, I will say that the reason why I think Ciara's career went the way it did was because with the goodies and the evolution, the two sounds were pretty much consistent. Um, the evolution was like a 2006 version of goodies, so it was pretty much, you know, gonna keep the same attention that she drawn for it. But when Ciara came out in 2004, that's when crunk music was at its peak, and that's when um, you could say that hip hop kind of still ruled the charts. It wasn't ruled by we now know as the dance pop era. So you can kind of see why on Fantasy Ride in 2009 when she released it, she kind of wanted to go more that route. My thing is she completely abandoned um, her urban roots, just cut it off and kind of just went all the way to the left. And I don't feel like you can do that. Especially when majority of the people who really love and support you are people who appreciated your first two works better. Um, I also feel like a reason why she fell off with Fantasy Ride was because wrong single choices. Uh, Love Sex Magic was a good choice for the first single for pop stations, and then it should have been Never Ever for the urban stations. Um, and then I think second single for urban stations should have been Like a Surgeon, while pop stations should have received Pucker Up. Um, and then lastly, I feel as if Tell Me What Your Name Is should have been the third single for pop stations, and Ciara to the Stage, or High Price or something like that could have been the third single for R&B stations. She shouldn't have just released one single from the album. She should have just did both. Um, Also, I want to know who's managing Ciara, because even with her new CD, any CD at all, people love Ciara. Aside from her typical fans who listen to her music, people love her for her videos. So when Beyonce came up with the idea to, release a CD with a DVD that had a video for every song, I don't understand why Ciara's crew didn't jump on that and do that. That's what people really want from Ciara. That would really boost album sales. Who is her manager? Because I need to be. That would really boost her album sales though, to um to to get that, you know, people in who want to see her videos and stuff like that. So I feel like that's something that should have been done. Um, but too little too late now because the album is about to be 2 years old. Um, but moving on. The reason why I think Basic Instinct, what went wrong here, first of all, I don't understand why the release date was pushed back from August 17th. It would have been perfect. Um, the CD just has more of a summer vibe to begin with. And also, Ciara is, I don't know. Just forget that I said that. I don't know how to put that thought into words, but it shouldn't have been pushed back at all. And really and honestly, Ciara should have fought for having her release date sooner than later, because to go from August all the way to December is a major pushback, and major interest in her project was lost. Ride was, just starting to dwindle down the charts. Um, Another problem I think Ciara has, as I said before, is single choices. I feel like Speechless and Give Me That. Both were not particularly the best choices to go for the second single. I feel like Turn It Up should have been released ASAP. And then, yeah, I know could have been released for the pop stations. I mean the R&B stations, but I feel like after that, and then release Heavy Rotation and see what happens with that. Just release that to everybody and just see what happens. But I feel like there's no other releasable material on the album. Like I like the album, but there's nothing else released from the album that actually is a radio material. I feel like Ciara just needs to go back to the drawing board, get herself together, and this is what I think she needs to do. She needs to do one of two things. Number one, she needs to make music for um, both urban and pop um, circuits. So, she's appealing to both. Maybe come out with a two disc CD every time she releases an album, not just for a marketing scheme for this one time, but no, every time she comes with an album. Number two, I feel like just go pop. Yeah, your fans that you had before might be upset, but my thing is clearly they're not buying your music, and that wouldn't boost her album sales. But what I feel like it would do would it would compensate album sales with single sales, because her singles will probably be much 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 better, and it would compensate for poor album sales. So I feel like that is a solution that Ciara needs to come to, because what she's doing right now is not working, and I feel like a lot of people were saying this is her last chance. I feel like she has one more chance after this, and it's do or die right now. Um, I know Mariah came back from two flop albums. People has Mary J. Blige had two flop albums, and I'm talking about flop albums to this particular artist standards. I know that Mary J. Blige has never really had an album that just did horrible numbers like Ciara's, but to her standards, like a gold certification for a Mary J. Blige or Mariah Carey is kind of like, you know, but if Ciara went gold, I'd be jumping up and down. But anyway, I think an artist can come back after two flops. It's just a matter of when you do that, you have to make sure that the music that you provide for everybody is the best possible. No ifs, ands, or buts, and you pleased everyone. So that's what I feel like Ciara needs to do. And she also needs to get back with her features. That's another thing she's known for besides her video is her features. I know she says she wants the fans to get intimate with her, but girl, if you want to stay relevant, you gotta start adding people into your music again, because to me it looks like her best singles have a featured act on them. And I love Ciara even when she doesn't have a featured act. I'm just talking about in general for everybody else that doesn't really like her. Um, but that's my opinion on what Ciara needs to do with her career. I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that I'm right? Do you think that it's something else that she could do that maybe I didn't mention, or something I mentioned that you feel like it wouldn't work, and why? Because I'm interested in knowing, are people still going to be interested in Ciara? Can she ever revive her career? And is she ever gonna, be the Ciara that we knew from 2004 all the way to 2007? So that's all I have today. And I just wanted to talk about that real quick with you guys while I had a little spare time, because I am in school, just started back again, and trying to trying to stay on top of that. But that's all I have. I see you guys. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and please do leave comments and let me know what you guys think. All right, peace.